to when I was 11 or 12, around 1976 or 1977. I was riding my sister's old blue Schwinn bike to the Jewel-Osco near our house. It was only a few minutes away. I parked outside and went straight to the candy aisle on the Osco side. After looking around, I grabbed a bag of sugar babies. That's when this man came down the aisle and started talking to me. I was shy back then, always taught to be polite to adults. So when he kept talking, I just quietly walked to the end of the aisle and turned into the greeting cards, hoping he'd go away. But he followed me. He stepped in front of me and said he could guess my weight and asked if he could prove it. I didn't know what to say, so I nodded. He reached behind me, put his hand between my legs, and lifted me slightly by my backside. He guessed 74 pounds. He was right on the money. No one else was around. Everything felt wrong, but I couldn't speak up. Then he offered to buy the candy for me. I tried to say no, but he insisted. He told me to wait outside while he paid, so no one would see us together. I stood by my bike, thinking about just leaving, but I really wanted that candy. So I waited. When he came out and handed me the bag, he said he had a really cool car he wanted me to see. He asked me to walk with him to the parking lot. I said okay. I did keep my bike between us though. That was the one smart thing I did. He took me all the way to the far edge of the lot, where it was just empty field beyond the cars. His car was parked so the passenger side faced away from the store. It was a tan Volkswagen Beetle, clean, almost new looking. He opened the passenger door and told me to look inside. I stayed back and just nodded. Then he asked if I wanted to sit in it. That's when everything in me screamed to get out. I stammered that my mom was waiting, that I had to go home right away. He didn't argue. He just said goodbye. I jumped on my bike and pedaled as fast as I could. Didn't look back once. I never told anyone. Not until I was in my 40s. And when I finally did, it broke my mom's heart. Years later, I was watching a show about Ted Bundy. They showed a picture of his car, a tan Volkswagen Beetle, and I just froze. Everything from that day came rushing back. I still think about it. If that wasn't him, it was someone just like him. And the only reason I got away was that old blue bike. This next one happened when I was only 5 or 6, around 2018 or 2019. My cousin and I were playing hide and seek in this huge brick field near our houses. Stacks of bricks everywhere, dust, workers all over the place. I was seeking. I found him fast, hiding behind a wall. He said he was thirsty and was going to get water, told me to stay put. So I waited. I didn't realize how long it had been. Hours, really. The sun started going down. Workers left one by one. The whole place got quiet and huge. Then I heard growling. Far away at first, then closer. That's when 2 men walked up. They looked normal, friendly. They said they'd help me get out. I didn't question it. There was a bike nearby. I sat on the seat while they walked beside me, pushing it toward the exit. As we moved, I looked down at their feet. They weren't touching the ground, just hovering slightly above the dirt. I told myself I was seeing things, that I was tired, thirsty, imagining it. When we got to the gate, I saw my mom running toward me. She grabbed me, crying, asking where I'd been and who brought me out. I turned around to show her the men. They were gone, just gone. My cousin had gone home hours earlier and never said a word about me being missing. I still don't know what those 2 were, but I know one thing for sure. They got me out of there safely, and their feet never touched the ground. The last one was from when I was in 5th grade. There was this creepy forest path that cut through to my elementary school. Most kids took it. It shaved off 10 or 15 minutes. One morning I woke up late. My friend had already gone ahead, so I had to walk alone. I was going to take the forest route like always. But that day, Something felt wrong. My gut kept telling me not to go that way. For once, I listened. I took the long way around. As I got close to school, I could see the forest exit from the main doors. Recess was going on, kids everywhere, loud as usual. I walked another 20 seconds, and then I heard it. A scream. A girl's scream. The worst sound I've ever heard in my life. It came from inside the forest. I froze, then ran the rest of the way to the doors. During recess, I thought about telling a teacher, but I convinced myself it was probably just older kids messing around. Lunch ended. We went back to class. The teacher took attendance and asked where one girl was. Let's call her Mabel. She always went home for lunch and was always back on time. She'd never missed a day. The next day, they told us Mabel was missing. She'd left for lunch the day before and never came home. Police searched the forest. They found rope and cloth that could gag someone. That afternoon, they found her, alive, in the basement of an empty, unfinished house nearby. After that, the school made new rules. No leaving without a parent. Mabel switched schools, moved away. I still hear that scream sometimes, more than 10 years later. And I know, if I hadn't taken the long way that day,